Hey nerds! Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the glowing abyss of the Netflix's latest sci-fi extravaganza, The Electric State. The Russos are back, serving up more CGI than you can shake a robot at, and I'm here to deliver the snark. So grab your neon-tinted glasses and let's see if this $300 million spectacle has any heart beneath all that chrome. Ready to get zapped? Then hit that subscribe button and let's go.
Raven's reviews, they light up the night, witty and bright, like a guiding light, from the screen to the page.
Greetings, you glorious trash pandas. Raven Witchwood, your flame-haired herald of cinematic snark, is here to zap through Netflix's latest $300 million screensaver, The Electric State. The Russo brothers are back, fresh off proving Endgame wasn't a fluke. They can still drown us in CGI and forget the part where we're supposed to care. Strap in, because this review's about to spark more life than the movie's entire runtime. Let's roll. Picture this. The Wizard of Oz crashes into a 56K modem, and the Russo brothers yell, "More neon!" That's The Electric State. We're in a retro-futuristic 1990s wasteland where tech's gone rogue, robots roam like TikTok influencers, and Millie Bobby Brown, playing Michelle, hunts her missing brother. Spoiler, he's not dead, just jacked into a robot named Cosmo that looks like a Teletubby reject. Yes, her sibling's now a sentient Happy Meal toy. Deal with it. Enter Chris Pratt as Keats, a smuggler who's basically Star-Lord with a mullet and a worse Spotify playlist, but still quips like he's auditioning for Guardians of the Galaxy. Sad edition. The plot? Michelle and Keats road trip through a CGI-soaked hellscape to unplug her brother from the Matrix, or whatever passes for stakes here. It's Stranger Things meets a Radio Shack clearance sale, and ex-users are already calling it Millie Bobby Brown's Furiosa audition tape. Every dystopia needs a baddie, so cue Stanley Tucci as Ethan Stake, an evil tech CEO who's one skinny latte away from twirling a mustache. He's behind the robot uprising, monologuing about the future, like he's pitching Shark Tank in 1997. Tucci's fine. X agrees he's phoning it in with class. But he's less menacing than a Roomba with a grudge. The real star? Cosmo, the brother bot. Imagine your sibling uploaded to a plushie with Wi-Fi, creepy yet oddly cute. X-users are split. Half say Cosmo's the MVP, half say he's a walking uncanny valley nightmare. Either way, he's the emotional core, which isn't saying much when the bar's lower than Pratt's charm meter here. Hold on to your headsets, because this movie's robot voice cast is stacked like a nerd's dream Comic-Con panel. Brian Cox as a grizzled baseball-themed bot, growling like Logan Roy rebooted with rust. Think a catcher's mitt with a bad attitude and a worse batting average. Jenny Slate as a perky postal robot, chirping quips that X calls the only laughs in this neon slog. She's basically a mailbox with sass and a can-do spirit. Woody Harrelson as Mr. Peanut. Literally, but a droid, clearly having more fun than the audience. Imagine a monocled nut bot strutting through the apocalypse like he owns it. Anthony Mackie as a stoic buddy mech, throwing shade like he's still mad about Falcon and Winter Soldier's script, all brooding bolts and zero smiles. The bots look dope. X raves about glowing eyes that melt your retinas, but their personalities barely register. It's like the Russos spent the budget on rendering chrome instead of, souls. Visually, The Electric State slaps harder than a synthwave playlist on a 4K TV. Neon-drenched ruins, robot armies, crumbling VR billboards, it's a cyberpunk wet dream. X-users are drooling. "My OLED just proposed marriage," says one. "Finally, a movie that justifies my overpriced HDMI cable," says another. But here's the rub. It's all glitter, no grit. Michelle's brother quest feels like a side quest in a game you'd quit after 10 minutes. Cosmo's cute, but he's no iron giant. X agrees. With one user snarking, "I'd cry if I knew who these people were." The pacing's a slog, too. Too many slow-mo wasteland walks, set to a score that screams, "We couldn't afford Trent Reznor." Pretty? Yes. Moving? Only if you count nodding off. The internet's a battlefield over this one. CGI fiends are simping hard. Best visuals since Blade Runner 2049. One ex-stan raves. Story purists? They're savage. 2 hours of Millie frowning at robots. I'd rather watch my Roomba die, another snaps. Memes are flying too. Think Cosmo captioned, when your Zoom call glitches, but you still have to present. Rotten Tomatoes currently sits at a sweet 76%. It's not a train wreck, just a shiny Tesla with no gas. Critics call it a vibe, not a movie. Ex-users say a $300 million VFX reel with a plot as an afterthought. Final verdict, a retro-futuristic road trip that's 90% vibes, 10% story. Cosmo's a mood, but this ain't Iron Giant. Netflix flexes its wallet, not its soul. The Electric State is a dazzling dud. It's got the looks, the cast, the budget, but forgets the heart. Watch it for the eye candy or Millie's grit, but don't expect feels. X sums it up. Cosmo deserves better, and so do we. Shameless plug. Hit up Big Bad Fandom, shop for our Cosmo, Robot King of Nothing, T. Use Raven for 10% off. This is Raven Witchwood, signing off with a reminder, not all that glows is gold. Sometimes it's just overclocked CGI. Stay snarky, nerds.
Redhead host with the flair so keen. Every scene so clearly seen. Movies bad and good, she breaks it down. Get ready for that Raven frown. Raven's reviews, they light up the night. Witty and bright, like a guiding light. From the screen